forecast discussion. Jacksonville flying conditions across northeast Florida today are primarily dictated by a large ridge of high pressure, keeping the atmosphere fairly dry and stable. Pilots should expect mostly clear skies and light winds from the east to southeast during the daytime, shifting slightly to a more southerly flow tonight. There is very little chance of any precipitation interfering with flight operations. By tonight, moisture begins to creep in slightly from the Atlantic, leading to a gradual increase in low-level cloud cover, particularly near the coast. However, ceilings should generally stay well above typical IFR thresholds. Winds overnight will remain light, and patchy fog could develop inland by early morning, a point for pilots planning early departures to monitor carefully. Heading into Sunday and beyond, the influence of the high-pressure system persists, maintaining VFR conditions with only a slim chance for some isolated showers inland during the late afternoon hours, particularly where sea breezes collide. Area forecast discussion. Melbourne Central Florida skies today are dominated by high pressure, which will favour excellent flying weather overall. For pilots, expect east to northeast surface winds, which could nudge slightly stronger along the coast by midday as the sea breeze strengthens. Visibility will be good, and cloud bases will remain high, supporting VFR throughout the day. The one minor aviation concern comes from a slight potential for isolated showers near the Treasure Coast this afternoon, but coverage is expected to be sparse, with no widespread convection. Sunday brings similar conditions, although slightly deeper moisture may drift into the area, raising the chance of brief passing showers during the afternoon hours. Still, any weather impacts should be minimal for flight planning purposes. Winds Sunday will maintain an easterly bias, but may ease a bit in speed as high pressure shifts slightly offshore. No significant aviation hazards like thunderstorms, turbulence, or low ceilings are expected through the forecast period. Area forecast discussion. Tampa. Tampa Bay area skies are largely benign today, shaped by high pressure lingering to the northeast. For aviators, this translates to VFR conditions dominating the airspace, with only a scattered deck of cumulus around 5,000 to 6,000 feet during the afternoon. Winds will start out from the east this morning, then back more toward the southeast as the sea breeze initiates along the coast later today. Some showers could pop up inland along the Interstate 75 corridor as the sea breezes converge, but their coverage and intensity are expected to remain low. Visibility will generally be excellent. Into tonight, surface winds will calm, and with moist low levels, some patchy fog could develop, especially away from the coastline. This could briefly introduce early morning visibility issues for airports located farther inland. Sunday will mirror today's pattern closely, with morning VFR giving way to a few isolated inland showers during the afternoon. No widespread weather disruptions are forecast through the remainder of the weekend. Area forecast discussion. Miami, South Florida pilots can expect a very manageable weather pattern today and tomorrow. A pair of high-pressure centers, one over the northeastern Gulf and another over the Atlantic, continue to dominate the scene. This setup means a primarily dry atmosphere with a gentle easterly surface flow. VFR conditions will hold at all terminals, with only a few very isolated showers brushing far southeastern coastal areas, particularly during the late afternoon, although the chance of direct airport impact is minimal. Winds at the surface will remain easterly along the east coast, but turn more westerly inland, especially during the late afternoon hours, when the Gulf Sea breeze takes over west of the Everglades. Looking into Sunday, expect more of the same, with perhaps a slight uptick in shower chances inland late in the day. Temperatures will be near seasonal norms along the east coast, but a bit hotter inland and on the southwest coast, approaching the lower 90s. For those flying over the ocean or along coastal routes, a high risk of rip currents remains today, but will begin to ease Sunday as the pressure gradient weakens. Overall, no major weather threats to aviation are expected during this forecast cycle.